My name is Mohammed Kenss. I'm from Syria, 23 years old. We have a big war start in my country, so we have to move because my area is really bad. I was 17, and I was walking with my cousin at night, and in that time people start saying we need freedom and we don't like the president. So they just making stops for police, and when they stop us, we was on the bike. My cousin was front and I was in the back, and my cousin, he was so scared, you know what I'm saying? And he started to run. When he started to run, they started to shoot him. So I was so scared to run. I was just 17. So he escaped. But when they catch me, he really run, they thought I'm doing something really bad, and I'm just not doing anything. I just got so scared because I couldn't move. And they start to hit me so bad. I've been 2 hours on the floor. It was so bad. And after that, I don't want to stay. I just have to leave. So I went by myself first of all to Jordan. So when I left to Jordan, my area start to be really, really bad, and they start to fight with big weapons and flight, and so I couldn't talk with my family for a whole month. All the connection was bad, and I was every day in Jordan. First month for me, just staying on the laptop and watch the news and try to call. There's no connection. So after 27 days, because the flight was throwing bombs and stuff like that, I called to Damascus. My friend was there in Damascus, and he switched the phone for me to my family. And it was so hard to get it. After 27 days, I couldn't sleep every night, watching the news, my family there, and I couldn't do nothing. So when I called them, they say we can't stay anymore in that city, and they moved to Damascus. In Damascus, my family, they start to make the passport to leave to Jordan, because it was so bad. And when they moved from my area to my grandmother area, they shot their car. They started to shot their car, and all the holes got in the bag, and my family got really safe, and I was so blessing. In Jordan, it's expensive life, and it's really expensive, more than Syria. First of all, I get really good job in Jordan. First year, I was working sailor. After 2 months, I get that job, and I start working sailor in some mall for brands and stuff like that. And I start to make really good money in Jordan. So when my family come, I was good, working really good. But after 2 or 3 years, a lot of Syrians went to Jordan. So people, they didn't they start to don't pay much money. They can get any person and pay him half what they can pay because he need it. And a lot of people need money. So the payment for your work start to be different and start to be lower. And if you look for your future, if I finish my university, what I'm gonna make? For future, it's not really good, and we don't have a passport too. And if I back to my country, they're gonna took me. It's mandatory in my country to be in the army, so they're gonna took me there, and I have to fight, and I don't wanna do that. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't have passport, so it's just a big jail in Jordan, and you don't know. And people 7 years now in Jordan, nothing happened. In Jordan, you can't even get your driver license. You gotta use the bus all the time. Even if you have money, they don't give you driver license because you're not Jordanian. And you are a refugee, so they don't. So it was you can buy a car, but you can't. You see how they limit you? In America, just do whatever you want. Work, go to school, pay tax, get your car, get your house. In America, they treat you like American person. So you can make your business, you can buy a house, you can buy a car. But after that, I get the chance to be in America, and it was like really my dream when I was young, because I've been watching movies and listening to songs and stuff like that. So I was so excited, and I started to make the interviews for me and my family. But my case was separated from my family because I was over 18. So I said, I'm gonna go by myself first because I was like 21. So let me see what's going on first. So I tell my family, and after that I help them to get apartments, stuff like that. My mother started to have cancer in Jordan, and when we came here, she started to get chemo, and she just passed away after that, after we came like 8 months. And that was really hard for me. And we live now all together. Me, my brother, and my sister, and my father too. And my neighbor was Iraqi. This was my luck. And he just came to me and he said, if you need any help. And when I came, first of all, I really couldn't speak English very well. It's really hard for me to go to store. But I said, I want to learn English very well and very quick, because I need it. I need to work, and if you want to get a job, you need to learn English. And I started to try to talk my language with people. I go out in the park, and it was like a small area, and kids and people go, and it was in summer. So I started to try my English like I was getting, and talk with people, meet some people around me, and they when I talk with American, that's helped me more to learn, because I have now a lot of friends. When I pronounce some words really bad, they teach me no, you gotta say that. You can't say that. Because some word sometimes looks similar, and it's not my language. So if nobody did tell me, don't do that, I didn't know. So now all my friends, I always tell them, if I say anything wrong, just stop me and tell me, you gotta say it like that. First of all, I was working on Corvette line. We make the seats, I make the frame, and I put the heat on it, sometimes the leather, airbag. So now I moved to Mercedes, because on Corvette line, they work for a long time, and I have to go to school. So in Mercedes, they only, the maximum time they can work for 10 hours. So after that, I can go to school, and I'm in Jefferson Community College. I like to be a student. I like to learn more and get a high level education. I really like student life. It's really hard to work morning, and after that finishing, just rush to the school. But at the end of the week, you feel you did something. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you did something to be proud about. I really like Louisville City because people are really good here, and there's many chance to get job and to do many different things. Just if you have money, you can make business. If you want to go to school, they let you go to school. That's what you have to do. If you don't help yourself and work and go to school, nobody gonna do that for you. So you have to work hard about it. I don't like to have limit. I like to do whatever I want, and that's really good in America. And you meet a lot of people from school from all kinds of places: Nepalese, Somalis, some Bosnian. When you meet them, I like to see different cultures. What do you eat, and what's your favorite food? What you want to try my food? I like to, have communication with these people, and that's how I made friends. Many people, they don't think they're gonna move all the way from Syria to America, but they have to. If you don't have a choice, you have to leave and work and fight for your life. They're really good people, but they have this war and make them move from country. I want to share my story just to let people understand we have a right to leave. People in Jordan who lives in the camps and stuff, they really having bad life, no electric, hard to get water. So if you see their life, if you pay attention to their life, you're gonna feel bad about them and try to help them to come over here and have a good life like what we do. And that's my goals. I like to help, because I got help before. And this life like circle. If you help, you get help if you need one day. So if you're trying to help people, and when we need some help, God gonna send for us like someone to help us. That's our goals.